up on Instagram right now. YouTube is popping, but we got to get my Instagram popping as well as my Facebook. My Facebook is mainly for people that I know in real life, more on a personal thing. But hey, if we can get that popping, that's fine. But yeah, make sure y'all hit me up right now. Instagram.com/ Tiffany M. Draper, or you can just type in Tiffany M. Draper. Hit me up. All right. All right. Now let's get right into it. Joyner Lucas. Before we get started, Joyner, I heard about Joyner. Y'all remember when I went to the Crown Plaza in downtown Dallas and I had my ex, Jeff, film me because I wanted to show y'all how easy it is to roam the house, how easy it is to get in the locations where you don't need to be getting, and all that other stuff. This was like December of 2017. I say that to say, on the way from the hotel, remember I was in that hotel that they locked I couldn't believe it. It's a whole video on it, y'all. They locked the elevators with a door, so you couldn't even get off the floor, bro. This is a whole video. But anyway, on the way from the hotel, my ex was blasting Joyner. And that's how I found out about him, and that's how I knew he was dope. All right? So that's how I was introduced to his music. Well, I was minding my business being nosy. And because, I study bloggers and, I look up to bloggers, and I wanted to, work for some of these bloggers on here. And just, I like mentors. I like people that's doing what I want to do. Right? So tell me why I was looking up Karen Civil. I was looking up Jason Lee. I was looking up the people from Say Cheese. I was looking up the people from No Jumper. But this caught my attention when I looked up Karen Civil today. And I ran past a post by Joyner Lucas. He said, "My son was on the way, and you stole $60,000 from me before I got in the game, Karen Civil. I hired you as a consultant, and below attached was the memo you sent me. I was desperate for help, and you knew that. After you was paid, you went ghost and didn't expect me to pop. Here I am." So let me... Basically, it just talks about the bullcrap. She's like one of those people that will type you up a bunch of stuff that looks official. And so you thinking you really finna get some services. She's good at basically language arts in English, right? So if you take the chance to read it, blog placements for song releases, development and delivery of digital short creation stories. Basically, she got on from helping Lil Wayne run a website while he was in jail. And she got on for working with some popping radio station or something. She's one of those people that know people. She's not really the person that's popping on her own. Facilitate interviews with media publications, build fan engagement. A bunch of stuff that she claims she's gonna do. All right. So let's keep it pop. I skipped the whole post. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm supposed to be clicking this one. I'm tripping. All right. Here's the whole contract, y'all. This deal memo is an agreement between Dead Silence LLC. Yeah, Dead Silence is what he got after she paid him. After he paid her. Sean McDonald, herein known as company, and Karen Civil, Always Civil Enterprise LLC, herein known as contract. Now check this out. Company is hiring contractors for social media management as described in aforementioned scope of work. As a compensation for services listed above, company will pay contractor $55,000. So apparently somewhere along the line she got another $5,000 because he said that she sold $60,000 for a contract guaranteed period of 6 months. NTE 180 days. Contractor will be hired entity of company for the duration of the contract. Notice she tried to do the deal through her company. Notice she tried to do the deal through her company so that she couldn't personally be sued. Y'all need to peep game. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. LLCs and stuff, do not register your business as a sole proprietor. Because if you do that, people can sue you personally. Peep game. Peep game. All right, so let's go. Look what Joyner is saying. After you got the money paid up front with no payment plans, y'all. You know you got to be a terrible individual if you know a baby is on the way and somebody's struggling and you still take their money. After you got the money paid up front, you stopped answering my calls, and every time I hit you, you answered the phone with an attitude like I was messing up your day. I sent you hella messages pleading with you to do your job because my back was against the wall. You took advantage. Now, peep this game. Peep this game. Shut up. Yeah, I know my battery low. Shut up. At this time, I was afraid to speak up for myself because I didn't want to get blackballed. Remember the Monique situation? Remember? I had no idea how this industry works, and I ain't want you to drag my name through the mud. So out of fear, I stayed quiet until Mr. Cameron spoke up a few years ago on Twitter, and then I did. Check this, check this, check this. After I spoke up, you had your peoples hit me directly, and you tried to threaten me, and then tried to make me write this fake apology and make myself look cray to the public. I see below attached at Kevin. I love people with the receipts. At Kevin Civil's text back in 2018 to my business partner. All right. Now look at this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the business partner hit him up, basically was saying him and his girl is out doing something like out to eat or just living life while you trying to basically beg him. Yeah. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Want him to say this. Look, y'all. Carousel did not steal money from me, and it was wrong of me to interject myself in the middle of any issue someone else may have. I apologize for any harm my tweets may have caused. It wasn't my intention to attack her integrity. I simply got carried away, and it was a misunderstanding. What is a misunderstanding about you taking $60,000 from me? That's not a misunderstanding. I understand that you stole from me. And then gonna have nerve to say, I apologize for any harm my tweets may have caused. What about the harm that you caused to this man and his family when you took his last? Huh? Karen, I can't believe I looked up to you. Now, how you go down 2% that fast? Dang, I gotta hear you for this thing die. How you go down 2%? Look, Joyner is out for the night with his lady at a show. He ain't got time for that. Look, now he done made it. He don't have to directly talk to her. You gonna talk to my people. I made it now. Shake my head. I was broken down on my last leg, bruh. That $60K was literally my last effort to help me get on, and you stole that from me when my son was born. The media protects you, but wrong is wrong. At this time, I had like 5,000 followers. What you thought I wasn't gonna pop, Karen Civil? Now, this is the part that pissed me off. I'll never forget the day you went on vacation with my money and then picked up the phone when I called you because you went ghost and you flat out told me, stop calling me, I'm on vacation. You know how long I've been waiting to do this? I've been hating you for many years, bruh. You remember when Beyonce said best revenge is your paper? This is the best revenge. Somebody pointed this out. I gotta switch computers because this motherfucker about to die. Somebody pointed out that if she did this to this dude and he made it and exposing her, imagine how many people, hold on y'all, imagine how many little people for smaller amounts of money, you know, most people don't have $60,000 just as fair. Imagine y'all, bro, my bed is so squeaky. I couldn't get smashed secretly if I wanted to. Imagine, y'all. Let's go with Jason Lee, Karen Silver. This is brand new. Imagine all the little people. She took $100 here, $200. Jason Lee. Hold on, let me go. Shout out to Jason Lee. He's a cutie pie. Hollywood Unlocked. Hollywood Unlocked. Jason Lee, Karen Silver. Can y'all imagine? Cause that adds up. A little money from a bunch of people, and especially since she has the platform and the celebrities to back her, and she's been on the Breakfast Club, and she has pictures with Wayne. She worked with Wayne. She has a bunch of connects. So of course the little people gonna be giving her money after money. But that pissed me off. Like, you took $60,000 from this man, and then gonna get an attitude when he calls you. Talking about, I'm on vacation. Bitch, you on vacation with my money. Shout out to Jason Lee. Let's speed this up, y'all. Hold on.
A lot, but somehow our motherfucking live got compromised, where now we can't even go live from Hollywood Unlocked. And I find it really ironic that happened right when we dropped the Karen Civil story. We've been telling y'all that Karen Civil...
And then she just got sued by somebody named... Hold on. No, she didn't just get sued. She just won a lawsuit. Hold on. Let me put some respect on this girl name. I think her name is Jessie Wu. Hold on. Jessie Wu. She's an actor. Jessie Wu, Karen Civil. Why did Jessie Wu sue Karen Civil? Don't forget, you got Cameron too calling her out. Joyner Luke. So don't forget. Let's not forget. This is 1 day ago. This is breaking news in this biatch. Breaking news, and now she can speak on it because she just won the lawsuit. Check it though. Check it though.
Civil was a problem. We've been telling y'all that Karen Civil was toxic for the culture. We've been telling y'all that Karen Civil will try to get Hollywood Unlocked blocked. We kept telling y'all that Karen Civil does Nicki Minaj's dirty work. We kept telling y'all that Karen Civil just got Tasha K verified through a backdoor channel that it was under investigation right after Tasha K tried to come for me when I was in Mexico. I just told y'all that she just helped Ra Ali get her side nigga's Instagram hacked. I just told y'all she paid a kid to hack Hollywood Unlocked, and nobody listened to me. But today, Jessie Wu posts receipts about what Karen Civil's doing, and now everybody's up in arms saying, oh my God, texting me, I can't believe Karen Civil, I can't believe. Why can't you believe it? Y'all can't believe that Karen Civil's toxic? James in New York said that she allegedly stole $17,000.
Is James in New York his celebrity name, or is he just naming a random nigga named James from New York? Somebody tell me that.
From him. Cameron said she finessed him out of some money. Everybody here, Nipsey Hussle's family don't fuck with her no more. And you mean to tell me that y'all all surprised? Y'all all surprised that Jessie Wu now is telling you that she just won a lawsuit against her? This person is Karen Civil is somebody that many people have told you that you trust, that you cannot trust.
Go to Joyner Lucas's Instagram right now. I think it's the second post from the last or whatever. And look at all the celebrities with the blue check coming for Karen Civil, to the point to where Karen Civil had to turn her comments off, as my friend Mia would say, not off. Her accent off. She had to turn that motherfucker off. Like this right here. This right here. How it say autoplay is on. Off. You hear me?
Many people have warned you. Nick Cannon let her come in and work with them for a little while. She's not there.
Somebody just said she had a podcast on Joe Budden's network, but then all of a sudden it didn't come out with no new episode. And somebody was like, did he just quietly separate from her without exposing her? Did he find out something? Child, we need to know.
Freshie is over there trying to be her publicist. I know he getting call after call from people telling him you need to drop her. We all know she does Nicki Minaj's dirty work. Karen Civil is toxic for the culture. The Breakfast Club keeps letting her come up there because she is finessing all of you. She's finessing all of it.
I still can't get out of my head when he was on Hollywood, not Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And y'all remember when what's her name? Hazel E threw a drink on him. I believe it was Hazel E.
You. If you know that we don't trust a Karen when it comes to going to 7-Eleven to get some Skittles or some other fucking shit, why would we trust her? I'm sitting here watching her finesse. She finessed Hillary Clinton, and that's the reason why she lost the presidency.
What?
Now, I'm going to tell you, I forgot the kid's name over there in Florida who she paid $20,000 to hack my page. You know, it's all in my new book. My new book is about to set a Hollywood...
Baby, and I'm going to buy it. Please know that.
Hollywood on fire. Because, you know, I own... You can't finesse fire.
Thank you.
I own it all.
Thank you. And that's why I'm not worried about being blackballed and canceled before my career gets started good enough by Karen. Because I do me independently, period. I'm not trying to look to work for nobody. And I would like some mentors. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do this on my own independently. And the people going to nominate me. So shout out to him. He owns Hollywood Unlocked. I was watching some big Hollywood production, and they were looking at Hollywood Unlocked on there. Do you know most of the time when they're in movies and stuff, they have to make up fake names for stuff just to go along with the storyline? But no, he got a placement in a major Hollywood movie where the person on the movie was looking at HollywoodUnlocked.com and talking to Jason Lee. Do you know how much power that is? You got an independent platform that you built from the ground up, and Hollywood is endorsing you. He don't need Karen.
I'm watching all you clowns get finessed by a woman named Karen. And then, come to find out, she's now setting people up. Did y'all read the court decision by Jessie Wu? Now I'm about to go look into this a little deeper. Y'all not paying attention. Karen don't have to fuck with nobody over here because she's already been put on notice. I don't care. She got people in the streets. I got people in the streets. But the people in the streets that she got don't want to be connected to nobody scamming. So everybody knows now. Now everybody knows. Jessie Wu.
That's why this is like when a girl gets, can't say the word, like say for instance she get touched by a family member, or she get raped, right? That's why it's important for women to speak out, so that other women in the future can't get hurt. That's why I hate when women stay quiet. You see what I'm saying? Like, so this is the same situation. Like, if more people had spoke out instead of being afraid, then people like Joyner would have never got finessed. And these other little people on SoundCloud and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook trying to get their music popping. And then they go to Karen Civil page. And for $300, I'll do this, I'll do that. You got people taking mouths out of their own, taking food out of their own kids' mouths. And she's doing it just in hopes that her connections will put them on. To me, listen, y'all remember when I got mad at Young Mello because she called her brother and was like, hey, can I have some money? And he said, no, I got to feed my kids. And she got mad. You mad because your brother said that he needs to feed his nieces and nephews? You're terrible. You're a horrible individual if you're willing to take food out of kids' mouths, babies' mouths, especially your own relatives.
Now, Karen Civil is the social media pit bull for Nicki Minaj. Now, you see what Nicki Minaj has been doing, losing her goddamn mind. From White House to Joyce. She's sending the barbs attack my friend Yvette Nicole Brown, all of which are people who love the black community. Y'all are sitting here watching it play out, and yet you ain't doing nothing. So y'all keep talking about hashtag protect black women. Are y'all gonna protect Jessie Wu against Karen Civil, or y'all gonna say nah because Nicki Minaj is your queen? Queen of what? Queen of internet terrorism? I'm so tired of sitting and watching this same show. It'd be the same people, and then guess what? The brands run over to them because they know how to finesse you.
I didn't realize his whole background. was celebrities that he didn't took pictures with. That's even more clout too. I ain't even noticed that. That's a dope background. All the celebrities he met. And he got them up there. That's dope.
Instagram go rent a Rolls Royce and come out here and act like I'm that motherfucker for you to give me your bag. But guess what? No, I'm going to give you what I am. Love it or not, I'm going to give you what I am. I ain't perfect, and I'm getting better.
Why you think certain celebrities don't go on his show? Because he too real. Like, they know he gonna ask the right questions. Like me, I'm gonna ask the right questions. I'm not gonna ask them boring questions that everybody asks. Oh, how'd you get started? What was your first single? I ain't got time for that. Who you sleeping with? When the last time you had an STD? Have you ever had an STD? How much you get back on your tax return last year? I'm nosy.
In fact, I'm getting to a place where I get out of all the tea so I can get to just being the voice of America and the world.
Right, Charlize, because you remember when we first got introduced, well, when I first got introduced to him, Hazel E was throwing a drink on him on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and they tried to make him seem like he was such a horrible person, and I didn't like him. But as I watch more reality stars, they tell the truth after they, you know, are out of contract, and they'll say how they will edit those shows, you know, for the ratings to make you look like a horrible person.
World and the culture. But until then, all of the blogs texting me and all of the blogs.
So that's why I'm learning, like, you know, if you're gonna not like somebody, I think I need to put this on 720p because it's making his thing he get out of sync. I'm not gonna like you because I don't like you, not because of what the media told me to not like about you or what somebody else told me.
Bloggers and celebrities texting me saying, I can't believe what they said about Karen. Are you gonna write about it? It's already on Hollywood Unlocked. Cause we ain't afraid.
That's what I tell you. When somebody, y'all, how many times have I told y'all, when somebody's a liar, they try to flag that other person, they try to block that other person, or like he said, she tried to hire somebody to hack his page. They try to silence you when they're lying.
To say what the people need to know. We ain't afraid to say what the people are saying. We ain't afraid. And you know what? Ra Ali, your side nigga keep texting me about that Instagram you took down, and I keep getting his Instagram back, and you keep getting it taken down. Instagram and Adam, what are y'all doing over there at Instagram? Y'all letting Nicki Minaj and her cohorts run y'all shit? Is anybody running Instagram anymore? I mean, hell, we talk to all the executives over there, but should I be talking to Adam? Adam! Is this thing on? You are letting...
You see how it's off a little bit? It's off a little bit, y'all. That's bothering my soul. I can't. Okay, her name is Jessie Woo. I'm about to add her to the title because I forgot about her. She just won that lawsuit, baby. So she can run her mouth. All right, let's go. Karen responds to Jessie Woo. Okay, that's my brother. All right, shoot, I need to tell him. Hold on, y'all. Let me text him real quick. Let me text my bad, y'all. My brother was going to the store. You know how I'm saying. Had to put in. You know how I'm saying. All right, I'm sorry. All right, now Karen Silver responds to Jessie Woo, who claims she committed fraud. But I feel like we need to hear Jessie Woo first, right? Jessie, where you at? All right, well, let's go ahead and go. See, the reason why she get to finesse so much is because she's a pretty female. Men don't get the opportunity to finesse as much. All right, I'm trying to get this music. You know how 9 Mag be doing. Come up with the music. See, they come up with that music first. Nope. Speed it up. Okay, there we go.
I'll say, you know, I'm a very sensitive person, right? And at the same time, too, even though I am an extrovert on social media, I am pretty much an introvert, you know, and I deal with...
Oh, why are you saying that? Because I just said that the other day, and I don't want to say anything that a scammer would say, but I do agree with that part because that's how I am. People think that because I have such an outgoing personality online, that means, well, I'm like this in real life. Like I said, anytime I'm outside of my home or I'm on social media, I'm an extrovert. But when I'm at home, I'm an introvert, if that makes sense. I don't have to just be bothering folk. I don't have to call them. They call me. I'm chilling for the most part. I'm an introvert at home.
Social anxiety issues. That's something that I've dealt with since I was a young child, and it's not something that
Sorry, I had to turn it down because there's some music playing in the background.
is easy to admit or discuss in this business, because when you wear your heart on your sleeve, sometimes people take advantage of that. And at the same time, I did not.
See, she had a nerve to be gorgeous. And that's the problem, y'all. She can finesse.
Not want these labels.
I need you to fix them lashes right there. What's really going on? Did the Chinese woman at the hair supply finesse you?
To define me.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Something's wrong with it. Is it supposed to be like that? I don't wear lashes like that. I don't know. Girly girls. Girly girls. That don't look right.
So, I'm seeing.
God.
You want to get high?
Here we go. Add.
Clubhouse was big. I'm seeing conversations. Somebody hit me like, "Hey, someone's upset. They think that you copied their podcast." And I'm like, I didn't. That's how I thought you handled it. Like, I was like, I didn't. I've never heard of this person. I'm not sure, but best of
Seriously.
luck to them. But it snowballed to a bigger thing because this young lady has like a social media following, and
Aww. LaToya Jackson knows didn't expect another person that made it or that already made it with a big following to speak out against her. She's used to stealing from people that have no voice. That's what that is.
I will say from the situation, looking back at it, you address it head on. But to me, I was like, there's nothing to address because I didn't copy you. I didn't know you. That's not my spirit. That's not my heart. I don't necessarily need
And the lie detector determined that was a lie.
to explain myself to people who don't know me. For the people who know me know what it is. Like,
2 different lashes.
this marketing, and this is what I do. Like, this is where the name came from.
What's up, Celine? I see you. I had to stop hitting you back on Facebook because I've been busy just working. Just know, y'all, when I can talk to y'all, I will. But I got to try to stay focused. That's why I can't just talk so much all the time on Messenger. I got to stay focused.
You weren't a thought. It was more like, hey, Tyrone, you were more...
Tyrone, stop sipping. Simping. Stop it. Simping on some scissor. Simping on some simping on some scissor. I'm not saying you can't give a woman a compliment. But if everybody is saying this woman is a scammer, why you coming on there flirting? You're simping. And you're going to get scammed. And I bet she ain't going to be trying to sound cute when you call her, I thought I was going to get a blog placement on, whatever she does. You ain't, hi, Tyrone.
It was more like I saw Star, how she came in hot, and then I saw Mandy and Bridget, and I was like, damn. So now we're on this same network with Joe. We gotta come in hot like this. We can't.
See, I can't do it, and I don't blame these men. See, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to this when she trying to use a sweet, feminine type voice that's gonna get folks that don't have the spirit of discernment. And like I said, she's gorgeous. So that's gonna make. Let's just watch hers. Maybe she can break it down.
Hi, lovely. Welcome back to my
What is wrong with her audio? Hold on.
channel. So I wanted to come on here today and
What?
basically talk about this Jessie Boo and Karen civil situation.
I can't watch the video, y'all. It's going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I really wanted to watch it too. I really wanted to watch it. Let's see. Cameron called out. Let me see. Y'all said Cameron B.
Blackstone's tax season.
No. You won't put the music in there. You won't do the music. They love the music, y'all. We can't watch it. Cameron called Jessie Wood versus Kirsten. Let's see. No, we won't do that. We won't do that. Oh, you dummy. I knew it was gonna have some music. I knew it. Shout out to my homeboy Derek. He made all my instrumentals. I don't have to be worrying about getting copywritten. Oh my gosh, hurry the fuck up. You again? Your audio better be right.
And too much on that drama. This is
Okay.
more so like a spiritual advising video for Jessie Woo, because for some reason she just always sits heavy on my spirit. So long story short, Joe Budden has the Joe Budden Network, where he has podcasts that he is now premiering. So the first podcast, which is with all female hosts, is called See the Thing Is. And when this podcast premiered, you had a black young woman come out and basically allege that the concept was stolen from her. Okay? I don't really know how that was resolved or how it ended, but I haven't.
Girl, let me tell you how it was resolved and how it was ended, girl. She just won the lawsuit.
Heard no more from that. So now Karen Civil has premiered a podcast on the Joe Budden Network with this other woman.
I'm loving these braids and these edges, y'all. I'm loving it.
I don't remember her name at the moment. I think it's Ming Lee, but if I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments below. And I'm like, okay, I'm just not interested. There was nothing from the trailers. And
Marlo, I need to go to your Instagram and see what you've been up to so I can share some more of your sketches on my channel. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to charge you $60,000 to promote because first of all, you ain't asked me to share your stuff in the first place. That's number one. Number two, you have so much talent that I'm going to share regardless. You ain't got to pay me to share. But don't worry.
the promos that was like, well, I'm going to watch it. So it was just like, okay, cool, they got a podcast. I don't know what happened. All I know is Karen Civil has sent out a tweet and she basically said, please tag female black podcast host or something like that. Jessie Woo tagged this podcast called Girl F You, I think that's what it's called. And all hell broke loose. So the backstory per Jessie Woo is that Karen Civil has allegedly been calling a lot of people in efforts to get in touch with this podcast host because...
So basically, in everything, Karen Civil ain't right. Period. All right. Now let's go with this one because this is the latest. We got to talk about the $60,000 because I'm still not over that. Joyner Lucas destroys Karen Civil on Clubhouse audio recordings. Let me see. No music. I was not expecting to see a white man. I really wasn't. I'm gonna go. I thought this was an ad telling us, I'm going to show you how to make $100,000 in 5 minutes. Tell the truth. Since this is a black story, you was expecting to see a black face. Don't lie. Didn't y'all think this was an ad? Don't play.
Karen Civil, not having a great time on social media today? No, not at all. Who is Karen Civil, you may ask? She's like a media mogul, PR strategist kind of person. She's the kind of person that if you're in a creative industry...
Occupation. Allegedly scamming clients, digital marketing strategist, entrepreneur, author. I can't.
You give lots of money to her. She opens doors for you, gets your name out there, gets you in the press, gives your career a kind of massive boost that you may need in order to kind of get to that next rung of the ladder that you're desperately trying to achieve as an artist.
Y'all know he got the look of somebody ad that you skip before a video. Stop playing with me.
I know people like her, and if you're an artist and you save up lots of money, you give it to people like her, and hopefully things happen. Now what people are saying is they've given her money and nothing's happened. And this woman is powerful, guys. She's got a pretty good reputation. She's been compared to the next Oprah Winfrey. She's got lots of things going, lots of fingers in different pies, as it were. And what's happening is there's a clubhouse going on where people are dragging her, and she seems to have joined the clubhouse. And the musical artist Joyner Lucas is on that clubhouse, and he's been kind of ripping her to shreds. I'm going to play you a bit of what he said. I can only play you what has basically been leaked. I can't give you any more than that because there's nothing more out there. But have a listen to this, and I think you can really feel Joyner's pain here. And just listen. It's interesting. it's kind of heart-wrenching and it's kind of embarrassing for Karen Civil too.
I talked to Sky Zoo.
But before I let this play, y'all need to understand something. If he wasn't rich yet, he wasn't famous yet, only had 5,000 followers, right? And he gave her $60,000. That meant he worked, save, work on a regular job, y'all. And she took all his.
Sky Zoo said he was solid. He was like, "Yo, Karen, solid. That's a good way to go." I said, "Bet." This is around the time Nipsey did his $100 mixtape shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, Karen's the way to go. At the time, I was fucked up. I had an investor. He done already kicked up so much money, and the only thing that I had left was a little bit of bread that we had left, in which we chose to hire you. And that was a big decision on our behalf, because that was all that was really left in the budget.
I'm sorry, who am I talking
Yeah,
to?
it's Joyner. This is Joyner.
Okay,
This is Joyner.
Okay, cool.
That's all that was really left in the budget at that time. That was 2015. You keep saying it was 7 years ago, but that was a big time in my life. My son was about to be just born. My back was against the wall. I had an investor who kicked up hundreds of thousands of dollars, on behalf of me. And
Oh, okay. So, and then, so he didn't have to say, work, a regular job. He had an investor. See, I was just assuming, so that makes it even worse. Because somebody puts their money behind you and trusting you, and then you get scammed, and then you have to turn around and tell this person that invested all his money in you, oh, by the way, I know you gave me $100,000, but I know I already spent $40,000 and ain't nothing came of it. But now I just gave the rest of the money away to this black girl called named Karen Civil, and now it's gone, and she won't answer my call. Like, come on, she could have got his knees broken.
At this time, hiring you was like our last ditch effort to really do something. And I really believed in the name Karen Civil. And, just reading the publications and talking to Sky Zoo co-signing like a motherfucker. Yo, that's my girl. Yeah, yo, Karen's the real deal. Yeah, that's what we're doing. If I thought you was about to go pay for some mix shows and radio, I would have never did that shit. That's not what I needed. I didn't want that shit. I needed you to come through, put your fucking arm around me, the same way I seen you put your arm around Nick, and I had those conversations with you on the phone. Well, I said, yo, the same shit when you put your arm around Nick and all these different things you're doing, I look up to that shit. That's what I need from you. That's what I want. That's what I'm paying for. And everything was cool. We on the same page. And now all of a sudden it's woo, woo, woo. I can't do this. I don't know what niggas expect from me. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, what are you talking about, bro? And then you didn't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hit you, you wasn't answering the phone. And now you want I try to have a conversation with you. Where the fuck was my conversation 7 years ago when I wanted to have one? When I'm in the fucking slums, in the back alley of my old fucking 132 Dewey Street apartment, bro. Where was my conversation when I was calling you and my son was about to be born and I didn't know what the fuck was about to happen? When you was on vacation and you told me, don't disturb me while I'm on my fucking vacation. Where was my conversation? I didn't get no fucking conversation, did I? So why the fuck do I want to hop on the phone with you and then hear you out now? Now I gotta hear you out for you to be like, hey, Jordan.
Now, he got enough money to put money on your head, which I don't recommend he do. But that's why you gotta watch yourself. Because you took out his money when you thought he was broke or going broke. But now, he just bought his mama a new house. He just bought his sister a new car. And all this other extra stuff. He got money to do whatever he want. So you better be lucky he may go through the court system. But I don't know if the statute of limitation, I don't know how that works with money. But you better be lucky.
What's the problem? Why you feel like this? Oh, now. So that's how I feel. You heard? That's how I feel.
Because somebody may get you on their own. A little person that can't put money on your head, they may get you on their own. Or you may scam somebody that's already rich and put some money on your head.
I'm not trying to be hype.
It's like you put them weaves on your head, somebody gonna put some money on your head.
I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I got a lot of emotions from back then that's coming up. You feel me? And I'm not trying to disrespect nobody.
Karen, let him finish. Question, Joyner. How would you want Karen to correct the situation?
What you mean? How you want her to correct? Give me my money back, so I can give I'm pretty sure he already paid the investor back when he got rich. But give me my money back. That's how. Restitution, nigga.
You and her. How would you want it done?
No, I want to. Can I answer that first before he answers this?
Yes.
Can I answer? Can I? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Who is that?
This is Peter.
Keita. Okay. Cool. Let me answer this first, Joyner. I'm talking to you in neutral tones. So I get what you're saying.
Oh, let's deflect and say I don't want you yelling at me. I can yell at you all I want. You took $60,000 from me. Freak you mean?
Disrespect of everybody else. Let's not do that to one another.
Nah, I'm about to say that.
What you mean, let's not do that to one another? Let's not steal money from Karen. You getting slapped on sight, just like Nia. You getting slapped on sight. And I thought of her dog name. Nia dog name gonna be dang, I had it too. Dang, if I think of it, I'm tell y'all.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, Nemo. Something like a dog name, yeah.
It's not to be disrespectful to like I'm yelling at you. I just have a lot of passion on what I'm saying, and I don't want you to take it like that. It's not to that. I just, you feel me? So
I got that. So I'm gonna say this to answer.
So wait a minute. That's not Karen, because I'm pretty sure she won't confront him. That's the lady trying to tell him not to yell. Get the freak out of here. How would you feel if somebody took $60,000 and food out of your child's mouth? And when you having a newborn, y'all know how expensive formula and diapers are? And all the other stuff associated with being a parent? And then she gonna have the nerve to say, let's try not to yell. Who are you? You getting smacked on sight too.
To answer your questions and to answer what you just said. I had conversations with. Does Sean still work with you?
Do you see what I mean, though? He says he gave her like
Stop popping up, white man. I just didn't know where you was coming from.
$60,000, and he's got nothing to show for it. Can you imagine that? The man is expecting his first child. That's a huge sum of money.
Exactly. Everything that we see from Joyner now is from what he did and from what God did, number one, and then what he did with his own work ethic. He has nothing to show for that $60K that he gave her.
I just think, well, what does she do with it then? She's a rich woman, but well, I guess we know now why. She's a rich woman, if what people are saying is true. I mean, this is just terrible, guys, because, despite what people may think, a lot of artists, people in the creative industries are really not that wealthy.
Exactly. Especially the artist, if you didn't produce it and you didn't write it. That's why I hate when people try to say Soulja Boy is broke. No, he produces for himself and he writes for himself. He's getting paid. Because he's getting not only performance rights, but he's getting the one of the publisher, the producer, the composer. All that stuff on like BMI and ASCAP and stuff is broken down into percentages, right? And if he's getting all those percentages every time his music is played in a restaurant, in a store, on the radio, and on social media, he's getting money. So say what you want to say about Soulja Boy, he paid. And he was the only artist at 16 years old to go almost during there, if not number one on the Billboard, with a song that he wrote and produced on his own and owned 100% of the rights. Put some respect on that man's name.
To start off with, they may get wealthy if they get successful, but regular kind of artists, they don't have that much money, so to give a lump sum like that is quite...
And then what be pissing me off is it be regular people with regular jobs that's living check to check calling somebody broke. Because why? Because at the end of the day, he still got more money than you.
Achievement, and you expect returns for that. When it doesn't happen, it's terrible. Look what he said. I gave you the money and you went silent.
And then go answer the phone talking about, what do you want? I'm on vacation. Bye. I'm just trying to see who this man is. Cause
Hi guys, another video where you do...
He got a nice little ASMR voice. Who is he? I'm just trying to see what type of content he makes. And why can't I see his... Okay, here we go.
See my face, which is...
I'm just nosing. I'm just trying to see who this is, what type of content. Rachel Riley spells out slut. What the freak? Okay, anyway, it's your girl Tiffany Draper. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But didn't they tell us back in the day, never trust a big button to smile? Now, I don't know if her butt is big, but we obviously can't trust this smile. Karen Civil. A 34-year-old Karen Civil is a social media and digital media marketeer. Not marketer. I think you should mean marketer. Launching to success with her own company, Always Civil. Uncivil. I'm thinking, I'm sorry, the geek in me can't let that slide. Marketeer. I need to, dang it. Marketeer. Hold on, y'all. More like racketeer, ring. Forget it here. Person who sells goods or services in a market. A person who works or advocates a particular. No. See, I don't have that right. It's marketer. Marketer. You had one job. As per Forbes, Civil started her career as an intern at Hot 97, where she was a staff assistant for Funkmaster Flex. Later on in 08, Karen took on her own business venture by branding and marketing clients such as YG, Mitch, and Quavo. She also did that for Lil Wayne. Although Civil has made, I added that part because she did plenty of headlines for her marketing strategy work. The 34-year-old has also been topic of discussion for another reason: her legal battle with Jessie Woo. Comedian and media personality Jessie Woo, who initially rocketed into fame through her alter ego, Kaduska Jean Francois, whatever, Francois, whatever. The 33-year-old also joined the supporting cast of Love and Hip Hop Miami in season 2. Okay. Karen Civil and Jessie, who reportedly sued Karen Civil after the marketeer. Here we go again. Allegedly booked her with the non-existent. Oh no. Non-existent company in order to obtain personal information. Taken to IG, who penned a lengthy explanation of the legal matter. Earlier this year, Kevin Civil fake booked me using a non-existent company in order to obtain personal information. Served me with an extortion case for the sum of $3 million at the fake booking and had it recorded in order to pass a video around the industry with the goal to embarrass and intimidate me. Today, ahead of our hearing, the Superior Court of California sided with me. I want to thank my attorneys, Amanda and Billy. You know they white. Amanda and Billy. I stand by the court's decision, and I look forward to my check being cut by Miss Uncivil. Her live today, where she pressed about Haitian women empowerment, was no coincidence. She's a loser in real life and in court. She lost. She's scrambling. Run me my coins. Like Chuck E. Cheese. This is good. The geek in me gonna read this on my own time. Let's go to school really quick, kids. In my precious post I state today, ahead of our hearing, the Superior Court of California sides with me. Karen's team tried to make amendments ahead of the hearing, and that is when the judge issued her tentative ruling, basically saying, listen, I've reviewed the case, and Karen Civil hasn't satisfied what is required to have this case go to trial. This puts the burden solely on Karen Civil to prove that I've costed her $3 million. Good luck to her on that, Miss Forbes. What Karen posted is more than a description of a future hearing to take place. I must file a motion. So basically, that YouTuber we just watched got it all wrong, talking about some, or unless it's she got into it with somebody else that said she stole her podcast, but she made it seem like she was talking about Jessie Woo, and Jessie Woo just said it's because she booked her with a fake company and then tried to sue and act like, oh, she cost her $3 million. That's shady and that's grimy. That's shady and that's grimy. I wish you a lifelong yeast infection for that bull crap. I bet everything you got on was paid for by somebody you scammed. That horsehair, you probably scammed a local SoundCloud rapper. Them eyebrows probably was paid for by a Facebook rapper trying to get on. And all that jewelry was probably still money from Joyner Lucas that you stole. I wish you nothing but Payless BOGO shoes and Walmart and One shoes and Shaq shoes for the rest of your life. If you ever have kids, I want them to be in Goodwill clothes. And don't say, oh, not the kids. Bump that. Goodwill got some good deals. Forget what you heard. It's your girl, Tiffany J. We ain't gonna draw this out too much longer, but y'all, Karen, I'm disappointed because I thought that you were something. And I was looking up to you, and wow.